and record it. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC with gunmetal crystal edge technology screens and the Imperial technology, which won't be there, be on the site, but I'll explain that later on and a few things. I think I have been explaining it, but some of the things I want to explain it more detail without other stuff attached to it. Well, anyway, as you all know, that we have filed multiple criminal charges, stalking charges, all kinds of stuff against a fellow by the name of Crow1176, aka CINEMAX Mixes LLC, and by the name of Jaime Fernando Gonzalez. This is a fellow who maliciously attacked my company multiple times and spreading false rumors about my company that screens were coming up too black, that we were ripping people off, robbing people, that we were scammers, not to be trusted, don't buy from them, just constantly putting in these campaigns. Keep in mind that he had other individuals that also too were working with him, and this is why we have conspiracy charges coming up later on for those individuals too, to file charges against them also too for their criminal activity in this nonsense. We have several different accounts that are going against Jaime, including post office mail fraud. There is also too his company under investigation for several different reasons of LLCs and expired LLC, and also too perjury against an LLC lied on. But anyway, let's talk about what's going on right here. So this is why I want to note all this. So anyway, I'm taking him to court and I'm suing him for slandering my company. I'm also too going to be suing him for the criminal charges, each criminal charge that I had to go through nonsense over this joker just carrying on and acting up over his jealousy for our paints. So one of the things I did do to make sure that we could seal that fate 100%, not only being able to back our products at 100% because our products do have batch numbers, our products are tested. We have most tests right now on YouTube showing our products are fully tested, but also too the fact that I did request for him over 9 times or 8 times to send down black paint. You feel at the end of the day that I'm ripping people off, that I'm robbing people, that I'm doing all these things that you claim that I'm doing, then how about you send me down some black paint? I'll take the black paint, put it against my product, and I'll do this live. The reason why he couldn't send down this, because he couldn't basically entertain our requests, was due to the fact that he knew our products were tested. You've seen me do dozens of demonstrations. You know my product is legit, but yet you kept going on and on about how I was scamming, ripping people off with this campaign you started. And because of the nonsense that stemmed from this nonsense that you basically brewed up, you are now facing some very serious criminal charges, including massive lawsuits for basically slandering my company, slandering my name, and trying to make me seem that I'm something that I'm not. We sent to Jaime a detailed message, email. As a matter of fact, I contacted him on several different occasions. We contacted him through his not Facebook page. We contacted him through his email, through his company. We sent a copy of the letter there. I sent another copy of the letter through his messenger on his website, which he removed his website at one point, brought it back on, and then basically were able to catch up with him and send him the message. And then we sent him a certified letter to his address, asking him to send us down several different black paints, proving his theory that we were nothing but scammers and our products were nothing but black paint. We're just ripping people off. That's pretty much what he was campaigning. In that letter, there are 2 parts of it. One actually addresses the judge, one addresses him, and one actually explains why we requested this from him. And if you're going to call me a scammer, if you're going to start ripping people off and robbing people, and you're going to start these vicious rumors that resulted to some pretty nasty emails and messages and text messages, some of them involving racial slurs toward us, I would expect for you to back this up. And if you can't back this up, this is going to get you sued. Well, actually, you're being sued. You're going to be sued. And again, I'm filing criminal charges for all of this mess that you caused, which we already did. So that right there this is my certification. I sent the certified mail to his address. That is the tracking number at the top. He received this on November the 13th, 4:57 p.m. in November. We were way past that date already. So that paint should have already been here already. We should have already received it. We should have already been and done the demonstration. I was looking forward to that demonstration because, as I said, that would have been one of the most awesome black versus black demonstrations. I was really looking forward to doing that. But again, like I said, we knew he wasn't going to be able to send it out because he lied. He lied on his platform. He lied to customers. He lied to everybody about how we were committing all these particular malicious acts toward people. And he just sat there and lied and knew he was lying while he was doing it. You sat there, look, man, at the end of the day, I'm a Christian man, okay? And I told you at the end of the day, and I told everybody that I believe, and I will always believe, that the products that we are blessed to have come from our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So you sat there and openly attacked the Christian and then turned around and attacked his blessing. Of course, you're not going to be able to back up your claim because you lied. You lied on your Facebook platform. You lied on your Wix platform, or any other platform you sat on, you lied. You actually made fake accounts of me posting these videos of our products looking like they were matching black paint, constantly calling us scammers, constantly calling us thieves, said don't trust from him, don't buy from him. I cannot wait to get you in court. I can't wait. The fact that I was able to go in and find that tracking number and see that it was delivered because he couldn't send it back. It's got my address on it. Every time we sent him over this document, my address here was on it. So he knew exactly where to send the paint to. And if you sit before a judge and says, I didn't know the address, no, we have an email that you sent to us with your company's name on it stating where we're at. So you knew where we were at. So you can't use that either. That's out the window too. This is your nail in your coffin. You're finished, man. You're definitely finished. We're going to use this for the jail time. This show at the end of the day that you slandered me, and I'm definitely suing you. And I want, I told the judge when I see the judge, we want a minimum of 30 years without parole. That's what I want for the time, for everything that you've done against us, including the onslaught of emails and death threats and racial slurs that I received due to your false information that you spread, these bad rumors about my company. I want restitution. I'm going to sue you for millions, and I'm going to make sure that you get approximately 30 years or more in jail without parole for all the trouble you have caused me down through time. Even with me trying to ignore it and go in a different direction because I didn't want to bring this to your front door, because this is a lot you're going to go through. You're going to go through a lot trying to show a little mercy towards you and not put you in this situation, because I've been through the system before. It's not a nice place you want to go to, and trying to avoid you going through this, you didn't listen to any of that. Even sent you cease and desist orders, showed you violated copyrights. We got oodles of pictures of you basically posting our copyrights all over again, saying it's yours, it belongs to you, we can't do nothing about it. Oh, judge is going to get a kick out of that. We don't have to take you to, we're actually taking you to CCB already. But the judge itself, when they see that, the disrespect that you had for our copyrights and how you treated our company any way you wanted to, and the way you carried on, this is going to easily get me exactly what I asked for. I guarantee you the time that I asked for 30 years, you're going to get a lot more than that. You're going to get a lot more than that, because the judge is going to look at this and she's going to be highly upset, or he's going to be highly upset on how you treated us and disrespected my company and me. And not only that, I'm going to go in and show them after we filed these incident reports against this individual, he continued to come in and carry on an act of showing no respect for the courts whatsoever. This is going to get you additional jail time. So where the freak is my paint at the end of the day? How long have you known this individual? I can go back to a time we didn't even know who this person was or any of them at all, period. He just happened to pop up out of nowhere and just started hating us for no reason at all. You claim for me to be a scammer. I've been around over 12 years. So where were you at when I first started off? If I'm supposed to be this malicious evil, oh, you just happened to pop and see where I popped up, and then you just introduced yourself to coming into our channel and requested our products for free. We wouldn't give it to you. You became angry and upset, and you went into this complete rant because at that time you gave your products away for free. If you sit there and tell your judge, oh no, I've always sold my product, don't do that. You're on a Bible, you'll be swearing under oath. We have video demonstrations showing you giving away a product for free, which backs our statement. We can back anything we say in court. So again, your life is over. I'm not dropping any charges at all. I don't care if your family member contacts me, pleading, begging, crying, whatever. We are dropping no charges. We are following through this full steam ahead. Say goodbye to your family. Say goodbye to your life as you know it. Because I'm going to take you to court, and I'm going to prosecute you, and I'm going to get what I request from the judge for the pain and suffering, for the death threats that I received, and racial slurs and everything you could think of, disrespecting my 89-year-old mother at the end of the day, taunting a cat. Really? I'm going to request 30 years without parole. And then I'll see you again. I will see you again because you have other charges. Those are the first charges. You have other charges that you have to go to court. Each one of these charges we file, you have to show up in court for. Whew. Well, yeah, right there, people. There's a proof right there. Even more, there's a proof. If you're going to make statements about me at the end of the day, you're going to say that I'm doing all these malicious things, then you need to back it up. Because if you can't back it up, you're going to lose your shirt in court and you're going to lose your freedom, possibly. He's definitely going to lose his freedom. That's definitely going. Sent him a certified letter requesting him to send him detail us black paint, including the multiple times I came on YouTube requesting for this product. So this person got on there, built up a customer fan base or a follower fan base, and used it to taunt my company and lied about it. And now you're going to pay for it. And not only you're going to pay for it, but we did inform YouTube about this situation and Instagram, which later on I'll be hiring me an attorney to sue both platforms, including Wix along with them. Because we told these people at the end of the day that this individual was doing these acts. We presented them with tons of information. All this was going on, and neither one of these parties responded back on removing his site from. They failed to remove it from Google. I'm sorry, failed to remove it from YouTube and Facebook and other forum sites that we actually told them what they were doing, and they refused to. So guess what? Platforms, it's going to cost you a lot of money, a lot and lots of money, because I'm going to sue the living crap out of you. When we get done with him, we win our case with him, which will be open and shut. We'll be coming after you next. Gave you the opportunity. Where do we have this at? I think we have it here. Yeah, that's Wix support right there. Documents. We contacted them and let them know that we're suing them. Sent them over documents. Copyrighted. Everything we sent them basically should have had his site shut down, and they didn't do it. And because they dropped the ball, we let them know that we were filing $1 million lawsuit, a couple $1 million lawsuits against them for basically what they did to us. Because you allowed another Wix user to attack another Wix user. And again, this won't be going to court. This will set out a case. This set out of court easily. And the reason why it's going to set out of court easily, due to the fact that they don't want people to know that they allow other Wix users to abuse other Wix users. Why would you go over there and set up to begin with? Right now, thinking about this honestly, and so ticked off over this, I am going to probably set up an application with for GoDaddy.com. Yeah, we're switching over our IP addresses to GoDaddy. What are IP addresses? But you know what I'm talking about. We're going to GoDaddy. Because, yeah, I'm not building anything else on there. Once we're done in 2024, we're going to basically knock all sites out on Wix, and we're going to start basically doing our sites again through GoDaddy. Because, again, you know, if they're going to let him get away with that nonsense, they're going to turn around and going to let other people get away with it, and we're not going with it. Their policy is not strict enough. I can go on eBay, and literally we had a problem with him on eBay. We don't sell on eBay, but he was on eBay saying that we were scamming people on his eBay account. All I had to do was contact eBay. They looked into his account and said, "Oop, that's not supposed to be there," and that's why his account was dropped for a couple of months, because he wasn't supposed to do that. When it gets their violations, you can't use your eBay account to slander other companies. Can't do it. That's why he lost his account. So you can't do that. But I'm gonna look into this. I'm gonna check them out and look into this and see what they got to offer. I might build me a page through them to see what it's like, so I can get familiar with their programs and stuff over here. But yeah, we're gonna leave. We're definitely gonna leave Wix. I like Wix, fantastic site. Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic site to build on. But their policy for basically protecting other Wix users for copyright infringements, woo, is not good. It's absolutely extremely horrible. Extremely horrible. And mind you, not only did we talk to representatives over there, we talked to top representatives. We're talking about managers and way higher than what you're going to be talking to when you contact Wix. We talked to managers. One guy even gave him remote access to our phone so he can go and take explicit pictures of what Jaime was tampering with our copyrights. Off our phone, remote access. They had the information. They've been to the site. They acknowledged it. We got all that information back, and the site was still there. And that's why they're going to face a lawsuit. That's why they're contacting us right now, because we're going to sue them. But I'm going to go look at this. I got more stuff to go look through.
Okay, I need to clear some stuff away, get the transit out, get some
Ooh, yeah, I need to look through this. I need to look through this. Definitely. The website. Wait, there's a host gate? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm gonna look through their site. I'm definitely looking through their site and definitely start setting up over there. But until then, I'm gonna go do the research and see for product review and stuff like that, because I like to do my research. And we could build one big massive site off this right here. Now, mind you, the blacklist, I own the right to the domain name, so whatever's on there, I can take it with me. Yeah, I can transfer my domain name. They're all mine. I paid for them. And as for the blacklist, yeah, we can actually rebuild that and put that in with no problem whatsoever. So yeah, I can actually duplicate the entire page and have it transfer over. I have a couple web programmers. I'm not a big one. I do some stuff, but not on the encryption code as my friends do. They can transfer anything I want over to the new page with no problem whatsoever. Because it's mine. I paid for it. It belongs to me. But other than that, yeah, we're going to drop Wix altogether and start fresh with the new company. Because again, once we file the lawsuit, the first one's going to come up. Are you still with them? And if we say yes, like, why are you still with them if you had a problem with them? There you go. So we're going to let them go. And start off with a new company. I like GoDaddy. I'm going to do some more research on their stuff. And then we're pretty much going to get ready to start building a website through them. And the domain name that we designed is mine because I paid for it. Again, I'm taking it with me when I transfer it over. So it shouldn't be a problem with the transfer. But other than that, yes, Jaime Fernando Gonzalez of Crow Screen Paint Mixes lied. Of course he lied. We all know he lied. But for those of you who are hardcore and believe in this nonsense at the end of the day, and those of you who entertain this nonsense at the end of the day, well, guess what? This joker right here threw you clean under a bus. So you jokers that got up there and talked all this trash about our products not working and this, that, and the other, and we're scamming people, yeah, good luck in court. I'm definitely going to clean your clock at the end of the day. He threw you under a bus. He had you believing that we were scammers, and you believed that nonsense and continued to basically preach his campaign and to slander my company, calling my phone with racial slurs, sending us death threats through emails. Even my mother of 89 years old perverted. You got to read. I can't wait till the judge reads some of the stuff that you guys posted about the cat and my mother. And again, Jaime, my other half of the family. I'm not going to say much. But again, they're locked in everywhere. So yeah, leave it at that. I know one thing, when you come back to court, you're going to look different. I can say that much. I can say that much. But anyway, yeah, you lied. And for those of you who basically backed this guy at the end of the day and said, oh yeah, you know, he's definitely, this guy's a scammer, I support him 1%. Guess where your credibility just went to? Under a bus, because he couldn't even ship us the black paint at all, period, to do the demonstration. There's this certified letter was sent to him to send us that black paint, and he never sent it. So that means you backed up somebody who got you in a ton of trouble. Yep, well, that's what you get. I wonder how many people are going to be stuck in this conspiracy charge. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how many people they round up in this thing. There's only quite a bit of people who we have messages from you. If you're in any of those emails that got sent over, guess what, buddy? You got pulled into it. And they come back and say, hey, we found a few people in here that are not the initial person. What do you want to do? I'm going to say I'm going to follow. We're going to press charges right from the door. You're not going anywhere. You're going to face me at the end of the day. That's what's going to happen. But yeah, Jaime lied. We all know. Those who do business with me know he's a liar at the end of the day. And those who basically were skeptical about our products, yeah, he lied. Because he was jealous. That's why. And all that negative energy. Think about that. All that negative energy. And look what it landed him at. Yeah. Okay, with that being said, I need to transfer this over here. Or no, I can go over here and pull this up on this side. Print this out. Show that this certified letter that you received, that you did get it. It didn't come back to us because it has my address. I would have got there saying that it was refused by the sender. I'll be going into the post office and getting your signature for court, because this was sent by signature confirmed only, and it only had to go through you and you only. No one else could sign for it. So, if you got somebody else to sign for it, then somebody's in a lot of trouble. But you got it and you received it. So you're fully aware of what we wrote in there and what I requested from you and what was going to be going to the judge. The letter was written in two different ways. It was written for him and the judge, so the judge can get an understanding why the letter was sent to him. And it was a chance for you to back up your claim that you made all these years that I was ripping people off. Let me see. We need United States Postal Service. Postal Service tracking. Yeah, whatever. Tracking. That's not gonna look good. You gentlemen were all sitting in the room together. As a matter of fact, if you try to delete don't bother deleting everything. We dubbed everything, and they've been in and out of your accounts anyway. So we've got videos, you guys all together talking about me. And those guys who decided to support this nonsense, which you knew at the end of the day what he was doing. You're close to him. You knew what he was doing. You know the dirt that he was doing at the end of the day. And you participated in that nonsense, attacking me. And you're going to pay for it big time. I'm going to make sure of it. You're going to pay for it. Let's get the rest of this printed up. Let me see. This is the certified letter for the courts. That's one of them. That's his record on his company right there. All right, those are the documents we need for something else. Yep. I tell you, I don't know what's even more funnier. The fact that we basically sent this to you and you had the opportunity to back your claim and you couldn't do it, which basically states that you lied right there. That's why I said I'm suing you for $1 million. 12,000 first hit, 1 million next hit. Got two of these lawsuits I'm saying you with. And no, sorry, two of those lawsuits, but then I got the other lawsuits that I'm suing you for the criminal charges. For each one of them, file a lawsuit against you. And then the fact that the post office, yeah, you know why he responded back? His face is on the receipt. He literally put his face on the Frankenstein receipt. And signed his name to all the packages, which shows you in the thumbnail. His name is signed over everything. Even did a customized container with our name on it and dated it. Gee whiz. Then he had the nerve to make a statement by telling PayPal that the product always came that gunmetal color. That's what he stated to them. The problem you have there, Jamie, is we've recorded the shopping cart when we placed the order. So we had the color of the product on what we ordered, and it was the same color that matched. She painted a screen around 6 years ago, which means that color never changed. You changed that color at the last minute to manipulate the shopping cart, to commit fraud, to send us out a product, so that way you could back it through PayPal by saying, hey, that color already came that way, not knowing that we recorded our shopping cart live. Yep. Busted. All right, let me get it over here because I need a print up of this one right here. Let me see. I'm gonna need this one too. So we have to send this to the judge when we get ready to go to court. Make sure we're gonna submit this with the documents on everything when we go to court. So then that way we can show the judge that we did reach out to him, we did contact him, and entertained his theory that our product came out dark. You're gonna pay me a lot of money for this, a lot of money. If you don't have it, then I'm selling off everything you got. That's what's going to happen to your stuff. I'm going to sell it all off. I don't care whose stuff is it. I want my money. I'm going to stick you in debt when I'm done with you. And take your freedom from you. I gave you the opportunity to back down and you didn't take it. And you should have took it when I told you. There we go.
I don't know. You can just make it out.
And you can explain to the other half why you felt the need to insult their 89-year-old mother on basically how you felt that she should be positioned. I'm pretty sure they can't wait to talk to you about that one. All right, we got to print out your, and I need to get a copy of this right here. This shows your tracking number when you're certified. You did receive it. I'm taking this down over to the post office today, submit this, and I'm going to get your document, which is your signature. Also, keep in mind, you're also being sued for the 2.02, the batch number violation, which again, we have your signature showing you did sign for the package. Your product did come out of a 5-gallon container. So you're going to have to back that up in court too, also too. That'll be small claims, so that'll be $12,000. Oh, here we go. There we go, right there for you. I'll take this down today and get your signature. Ah, man, yeah, I'm telling you, buddy, I tell you, at the end of the day, you have made it so easy for me, so easy for me. Now, keep in mind, Jamie, if you happen to sell all your stuff off, they'll know that too. If you try to put your stuff underneath somebody's name, that won't work. They will know that too, also too. So don't even try that. Don't even bother. Because if it belongs to somebody else, I can never understand why people do dumb stuff like that. And I've sued people who did that stuff. They will put it under somebody else's name. You do know that they go back to basically their first initial payments. If the first initial payments were under you, and then right around the timeline when you're being sued and it switches to somebody else, yeah, you can get in a lot of trouble for that. An extremely lot of trouble for that. Because it just shows suspiciously, right around the time you're being sued, stuff just pops up in other people's names. That'll get you in trouble. That will get them in trouble. So don't do that at all, period. Man, just think about it. You spend all that time to work for everything you have just to have it all taken from you and sold off. Now, what will happen to Jaime's items? Well, we're donating all his stuff to charity. So when they auction off your stuff, I'm going to pick a charity who I want the money to go to. $12,000, I'm keeping that for myself. But the rest of it, yeah, that's going to go to charity. The rest of you people got involved in this nonsense because you believe that this guy, at the end of the day, swore by his statement that we were doing all these evil things, and we threw you under the bus right now. We're just going to take your stuff, period, and just give it to charity because you don't need it. Honestly, you don't. It's a shame because you got family and you got kids and all that stuff, and now you're going to be homeless for some dumb nonsense over pain because you decided to follow an idiot at the end of the day. Well, well, well. How does that make you feel? And for those at the end of the day want to sit and say, oh, but you're not a Christian. You're not supposed to do that, so and so and so. Yeah, I gave this guy plenty of time to turn around. Plenty of time. Jaime had plenty of time to go in a different direction. If he had came up last year and he said, hey, look, I'm tired of this. I'm changing. I don't want to be this person at the end of the day. I'm trying to be a changed man. I would have gave you the ability to be a changed man. Even though all the dirt you did to me, I would have gave you the ability to be a changed man. But you didn't. You didn't take it. Just like now, you still send me messages carrying on and act up over a batch number. And that's going to cost you. Anything you send here, Jaime, it's going to cost you. It's going to pop up in court, and it's going to cost you. Anyone else who sends anything over here. And keep in mind, let me remind you of something real quick. If you feel, and I know the way your mind thinks, you do a lot of scheming at the end of the day. If you feel that you have somebody else send something here, or if somebody else decides that, hey, look, I don't even know this guy. I'm just going to send it over because I don't like this guy. Guess what? You're involved in a conspiracy. which means your email pops up and it has nothing to do with him, and you're just doing it to make trouble for him, then guess what? You're going to get in trouble. He's going to get in trouble. He's going to get in trouble because he instigated all this nonsense and started it, which means when you start a rumor and it gets out of control, you're responsible for all of it because you triggered it. So, and then the person who basically, if you're doing copycats, you're still going to get locked up for it. And if I find out you're in there and I don't know you, I'm going to clean your clock just for the sake of it all. It's not going to be no, well, you know, I didn't know, I was just copycat and I apologize. No, I don't care. What do you have? I'm taking it. I'll give it to charity because I think it'll go better for cancer research or some kind of research to have somebody out at the end of the day that we could take that negative and do something positive with it. But nope, Jamie, you clearly lied. Well, I know you lied, but this actually backs it up in court. Because again, I can't sit there and say this and the other. I got to back everything up because everything is just hearsay. And now I got enough evidence. So I'm going to pop up to the post office today, get your signature, and then get all that filed in real nicely, and then get that ready for our documents for court when we get ready to sue you, and also for the criminal charges. Because again, through the criminal charges, this is how all this got triggered off. You started this rumor. You said it was ripping people off, and you made people angry and upset with us and wanted to try to hurt us at the end of the day because of your rumor. And this is what you're going to pay for. It's going to be a good year for 2024, I tell you. Not for some people, but yeah, for us. All right, people, I'm out of here. I'm going to go over and what do we do right now? Oh, we got to do that. I got to finish working over here. I got things to do. I got to go finish working for the screen, and I got to do a demonstration on old-fashioned setups versus on black and white. I need to pick up one of these screens. When am I going to buy one of these at? 1.1 movie theater screen. Oh, that's not exactly what I'm looking for. That's definitely not, wouldn't be it. 1.1 aspect ratio.
According to promo.com, 1-to-1 aspect ratio. This means that an image's width and height are equal. Some common 1-to-1 ratios are an 8x8 inch photo, a 1080x 1080 pixel image, or general social media profile picture templates. This shape ratio is also common for print photo.
I have to go on eBay to get this thing. No one's going to have this thing. Things are way too old. Oh, they have one? No, but that's not the retro. Where's the retro at? That's not a retro. The retro has this. Let's see, retro. They don't have it. I gotta go to eBay to get that thing. This is too modern. That's way too modern. Let's see, retro. eBay's got it. Someone's got to have that thing over there. So I'm looking for something real quick while I leave out of here real quick. So I want to check out something because when I leave off here, I'm going to do to look at this. eBay. Sorry about that. Get my early morning allergies in. All right, let me see. There we go. Come on. All right. There we go. They got them. 1.1. 1.1 ratio. I need one of these. That one with the floor standing. Are we gonna get the floor standing one? Alright, let's check this way and then instead. Maybe someone's out of here. He's got one. Yeah, he's got one. All right, I'm out of here. I got some research doing this because I want to do that demonstration for that the 1.1 35 millimeter. I'm getting me a 35 millimeter reel to reel for this demonstration because we had a conversation about black and white movies. Is it better for white screen or black screen? That was the discussion, and I want to entertain this. But if I'm doing this, I want to do this old-timey. I want to go out and get one of these. Oh, someone got one right here. Perfect. That's exactly what I need. This is what I want. The one that stands up from the floor. because that's what they had in the room. Everybody had these in the room. I want the same thing. Just like when a guy and I went there, and he was talking about dedicated theater room setup. He said, well, design one first and then come back and talk to us. Because you're in the room, you're not speaking to me right now. And that's what he said. Well, he was honest about that, and it was true. I had to go in and I had to build one in order to basically come back in the room and say, see, this is why you don't use white and gray screens in dedicated theater room setups. So basically the theory is now is black and white movies. Is it better to be on the black technology or is it better to be on the white technology? So we'll figure it out. So 2,500 lumens, but I'm gonna do an experiment here already. This one's nice, but what is this right here? I'm pretty sure that can be fixed. I'm not worried about that, but it's $25, so you can't beat that at $25. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to go there. I don't know why I didn't pick that up. See, this is the reason why I need to start taking, when people give me stuff, I need to just take it when they give it to me. I literally was in an area where somebody had one of these screens in their basement and they offered it to me. Like, I don't know if you want the screen or not, but you can have it. And I'm looking around like, nah, we can't use this for anything. And now I gotta buy one because I need one. I gotta go flea marketing. I gotta go look at the flea markets. They got a ton of freaking flea markets down here. But yeah, man. Yeah, there we go. 6 minutes is perfect. That's perfect. Yes. Yes. They're bidding on this, but no one's bidding. The sniper bid on this thing. With the pod stand and everything, man. Definitely. Oh, mine is just giving me flashbacks of reel to reel. Not reel to reel, the slideshows. You ever been to the slideshows before? Yeah, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Some people know the slideshows. Yeah, you haven't been through Nightmare and did a slideshow already. Slideshows are like, oh, good gracious. You always had those neighbors always traveling. You knew what they were coming back with, the slideshows. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna check this out and see what these guys have to offer. I'm gonna grab one of these because I'm gonna do me a black and white movie setup in here. Also, too, we'll be finishing some of the insulation today. I guess the taping, we'll be doing that, and the ceiling. Definitely got to do the ceiling. The ceiling has to be insulated. So we're doing the ceiling and the walls. So we're at 10 for the dailies out of this place. Okay. I gotta go. God bless. All right, that's pretty cool. We gotta get that one right. That looks very nice.